Okay.
Regis is posh. Not posh, darling.
So, what are your plans, guys? What do you plan to do?
Well, it's night time, so I can't really do it now, can we?
I know.
Well, we go to the Hog's Head?
Hoggett's Head.
Hoggle's Head, and get a room for the night. Discuss our
Our
options.
plans, eh? Okie doke.
Cool. So you bid Bairn farewell, and it gives you a small advance up front of 20 gold each.
That's 30 altogether. Woo.
I didn't start with any gold.
I don't think I did either, did I?
Nah, you can roll for it later.
Check your card.
Hey guys, by the end of this, you won't need no gold. You'll have
you're a monk,
tons.
that's why.
Yeah. Simple
So-
life.
So you make your way to the Hoggett's Head Inn, and you get your lodgings sorted for the evening. Food and drink is had by all. What time are you wanting to begin your stakeout?
Probably before 9, I'm thinking.
So just around about sort of dawn, sort of a
yeah,
thing?
yeah, probably. Just as it gets light.
Cool. No
So we can
problem.
see all the people that go in and out before their shift starts.
Yeah.
Cool. Good stuff. Right, so your night passes with no incident, and you wake up just before dawn. The gallery isn't that far away, so you know it doesn't take long for you to get there. And as you approach, you're sort of, you can see this sort of ramshackle warehouse, and right across it is this fine establishment. It's got a semicircular glass front with a large set of wooden doors, double wooden doors in it. Above that, there's a balcony. It looks like it's white marble with a single door. And then above that, there's another floor with just a couple of windows. Now, as you're... where are you going to be? What are your plans?
Well, obviously, let's not all stand together.
Yeah.
Is there a shop in the vicinity of this place?
There is. Nothing's
Oh,
open
right.
at the moment.
No, there's like shops, markets, stuff like that.
You have to buy stuff?
No, I'm going to make it look like I'm just mingling around.
Well, I'll give you a rough idea. I'll bring it up on the stream here.
And then possibly I have a map of the town.
Well, yeah, we've got a sort of map of the area. Oh shit, I've not got the stream up for Linda, for Viserys. Sorry. Well, you guys can see there's a blue building over to the right-hand side, just off the edge there. That's the warehouse. Directly in front of it, this is the gallery. So you've got a couple of alleyways and other assorted buildings. The warehouse is abandoned. The door looks like it's partially open. And while you think about that, I'm going to go bring the stream up so Viserys can actually see.
And I'm going to get my notebook and go to the loo.
Cool. Yeah, so the Viserys can see now that there's a blue building sort of in the middle of the right-hand side. That's the warehouse, and across the street is the gallery's entrance. And you've got assortment of alleyways, vantage points.
Right.
There's an alley to the building beside the gallery. There's an alley down behind it with a set of stairs that sort of overlook the back of the place.
Alright.
I'm still getting a copyright strike for that music during the break.
Oh, well.
I've had it on every video so far.
Fair enough. Well, what I was saying to Arietta was someone should really try and watch the alleyway in the back. I kind of said that Viserys should do that because she's the rogue.
That's sensible.
Rebel can be mingling to watch the sides at the shops.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll sit in the warehouse because I need to get changed later on.
Ah.
Yeah. And with that, Rebel thought it'd be a good idea to come with me when we're going. Oh, fucking. Arietta. Sorry. Arietta.
Areola Grande.
Ariola. She was saying that she could stick on her fine clothes and come with me and we could act like a noble couple.
Oh.
Nobility.
Rocking that high elf. Okie dokie. So, is everybody cool with the plan?
Yeah.
But I'm cool with it. I made it up.
What about you, Viserys?
Me? Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm confused at Viserys. I'm like, what?
You know the guy that says get the holy items and the stakes and stuff like that. Taking charge of a heist.
Right. So.
That guy's dead. Richter, he's
Richter's
gone.
not dead.
Bye-bye.
So Viserys, you take up positioning at the alleyway behind the building, just to the left of the gallery.
Okay.
Yep. And you're waiting, and you're sort of shrouded by the shadows of the alleyway.
Our stealthy expert here.
And it's sort of just becoming, it's dawn is beginning to rise, and as you can see, you're just keeping a little edgy on the alleyway, and you see a fed-up looking gnome walking towards the back of the gallery, and you see there's a side entrance. It's basically a back door, in the alleyway behind. And he's fumbling with a set of keys, and you hear him swearing occasionally. You can generally tell by the look of him, he just cannot be bothered. So he unlocks the door, and with him he's carrying what looks like cleaning supplies. He's like bucket, mop, and a little bag. You see him opening the door and just hauling all his gear in, and then you just hear the slam of a wooden door with a little expletive thrown in there as well.
Did we hear a chink of a lock by any chance?
You didn't hear a locking sound there. And Regis wouldn't have heard anything because he's not fucking there. So you're in the warehouse, Regis. Overlooking the gallery.
Yeah.
You can see on the balcony there's what looks like a guard smoking a pipe. And he's not long after that, he's followed by another guard, a female guard this time. And you can hear her saying, "For the God's sake, Dick, will you stop skiving and just come in and do your rounds? The rest of us are doing our job, but every day you slack off. It's ridiculous. If Sharina knew about this, she would fire you."
Check the rack on that one, man. Fuck me.
Shayna even.
We've got a slacker.
Arietta, are you currently on the streets outside?
Yeah, just looking like a really bad tourist.
You can see in the glass from the front, and you can see that there's a guard sitting behind a desk in the entranceway. Well, in the entrance hall of the establishment. And he's got his boots up on the desk, and he just seems to be reading a scroll.
Bet you that's a porno scroll. Orc babes.
With a big extended pages and that.
Hot Dwarfs Weekly, lithograph edition. The hottest line art you'll ever see. Guaranteed no smudge ink.
I went a lot further than I expected it to.
Yeah. Really? It always goes too far.
True. Okay. So we don't have any actual guards outside around the building?
There are no guards patrolling the external part of the building. It looks like everything's contained within.
Okay. Right, so the gnome didn't lock the door. The guards on balcony, one's lazy and could possibly get fired. That means one of us could go for his job position. And then there's the guard behind the desk looking at nudies.
The
Dragonborn's
assumptions.
Weekly. Hotter than Hellfire Edition.
I like that.
So the people you've seen so far, a female human, a male human, and Viserys has seen a gnomish male cleaner.
An unhappy one.
Oh, and there's also the guy at the desk. He is a male dwarf.
Dwarves like their porno.
It's true.
Right,
time
what
is
now?
it, please?
Well, Donna's come and gone. Have you guys conversed at any point in this? Have you snuck backwards and forwards to talk to
Yeah.
each other?
Aye, we've done
Update each other on the situ?
that. Aye.
I will send signals by hand, you know.
Yeah.
Using semaphore? So yeah, you discussing, and as you're talking about what you have seen, you know, the sun rises in the sky. It's a nice bright day, and you can see a small queue gathering outside the gallery. It looks like the day's visitors are arriving.
Jimmy get changed.
We're good.
100% don't know who you are.
Your glass is still behind your head.
My bow tie and stuff like that. I was going to put my bow tie on.
You've got your top hat too, remember.
Oh, my top hat, that's right.